I'm up at the prison here at Derby. Very unusual. I think the last time I was in this room was when they were building it. This is the faith room, multi-faith room. But a big presentation is going on. The information is being actually embargoed until the 4th of February because there's a big event going on in London to commemorate what's happening here today. Marcia, it's your baby. Let's start with you. It's a rehabilitation for prisoners. And I should point out that Ross is a prisoner here and has given consent to be interviewed for us today. So what is it about? What's going on?
It's a program that we offer to the prisoners. They're not forced to take part in it, but it's an 8-week course running about an hour, 2 hours each week. And what we do is we ask the offenders to look at why are you in here, what's happened, what went wrong, what choices did you make. Are you sorry for those choices? Would you like to do something differently? And if so, what would you do differently about it? And the big part of what we're asking them to take into account is who's been affected by what's happened. Because oftentimes, especially with drugs offenses, we will get people saying, well, there were no victims of my crime. And what we try to help them to understand is that their own families have been affected because they're not where they're supposed to be. The people that they were selling to are victims and they had families. The community's been affected. Businesses have been affected. And if you could take that all on board, don't you wish you would have done it differently and made a different choice?
Very true.
You're nodding, you just said very true. First of all, can I ask what you're in for?
I'm in for cocaine, smuggling cocaine to the Isle of Man.
So you saw it as a victimless crime?
Yes, I did. Victimless crime at the time. I didn't really care. I didn't think of anyone else, but then after meeting Marcia and doing the PrisonWorks and that, it's helped me a long way to think about my future and that, But it does help you very much.
And I mean, it's been so successful. You've won this award. So you got something special going on here. I mean, first of all, did you want to do it, or did you think I better do it because it'll help my probation?
Well, to be honest with you, when I first got asked to do it, I thought, I'll just do it for the sake of it. But then gradually, as I went along, it helped me. You had to look at things in different perspective and things like that, But yeah.
And what's that? A complete mind change, then, is it?
Oh, definitely. Compared to when I first come in. The saying is I come in a boy and going out a man, so very thanks to Marcia as well and her group, but yeah.
Because one thing on the Isle of Man, you get longer sentences here, I mean, especially for drugs. That's
indeed,
something to take...
Indeed, you get very long sentences, so basically when I first come in, I was, it's hard to say, I'd given up basically, but then gradually it's gone on, I've made a plan and now I'm coming towards the end of my sentence, thank God. Get it over and done with.
Are you back across or are you here?
No, I live here in the Isle of Man, Douglas, so I go back to my family, thank God, and, carry on with everyday life.
And your point being there was it's a family that are the victims in this?
Very much so. It's not just whoever he sold drugs to. His own family's been affected. He hasn't been there being the son and the father and the partner that he was intended to be, and they miss you, and that makes a difference. But again, he was also a friend to people. He had a job, an employer was let down, the community was let down, because as I say to the guys, I honestly believe that every single one of you has a positive role to play on the island in this life, and we're lacking because you're up here instead of where you're supposed to be, and we want you back, and we want you to be a positive part of the family, and of the community again.
I mean, other people who will be watching this in their time when they're in prison, what would you say to them?
I'd just like to say, don't think it's nothing because this can help you. This programme does help you very much so. It's helped me to look forward to, like Marcia says, to going out to my family, my son, number one of all. But yeah, I'd say go for it, do it, definitely.
It all sounds almost too good to be true. Is your success rate 100%?
I don't think you can ever say that yet. We've only started the program. We just started coming up to the prison 2 years ago and offering the restorative justice program. We certainly have had a few offenders go out who are doing very well. We have one young gal who's very much supporting her family now. She is the main breadwinner, which she wasn't before. She's gone through a lot of things. She's gotten a job. Again, everybody kind of thinks my life's over now and it's all going to be negative. And what we've done is come alongside her, gotten her to see that it can be positive if you make positive choices. But we're also saying to you, don't do it alone. If you need help when you get out, ask us for help. We'll be there to support you, to encourage you. If someone's trying to tell you to do the wrong thing, call me. I'll tell you why you want to do the right thing, and I think that life's possible for you. And again, even right down to, I've been appreciating the support. It comes down to the whole community. People on the island had to be willing to offer her a job because, yes, she's an ex-offender, and you know what? We found people that were. And the reason they were, I'm not going to lie, is because they knew me. Well, I used that relationship, and what I've said to Ross is we'll help you in the same way. People will offer you a chance because I put your name forward. So you know what? Don't let me down, because if you do, you let make me look bad, but you also affect everyone that comes after you. You know?
She's good, isn't she?
She's very good.
She's selling it to me.
Far too good. I'm scared of her.
But you'll be keeping in touch, I guess.
Oh, definitely, but without doubt. She's helped me a lot, a lot. Without her help, basically, on certain occasions like family days and things like that. Yeah, so I'll definitely be staying in touch.
And this program will help you get parole, I guess, won't it?
I hope so, yes. It will hopefully go a long way towards my parole, so yeah, brilliant.
Okay, well, thank you very much indeed, and congratulations again on winning this award.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And thanks to people like Ross, guys like Ross who came on the program, and sometimes they didn't come on for the right reason. It was an excuse to get off the wing. They thought it would help. And you know what? They've come back and said, I'm really glad I did it. I'm really glad I stuck it out. And I appreciate them again. They've allowed us into their lives. Ross has let me meet his family. I know his son. He's absolutely lovely. His ex-partner is a really nice person. I want to see them do well. I want to see them succeed. And that took him being willing to trust us. So I'm asking the Isle of Man community, you need to be part of it too. You got to give Ross a chance. We did. I think he's worth the chance, and I need you to step forward and help him out too.